That's a question most people ask themselves at least once in their life. You see, most people wait for the perfect moment to start. They wait for motivation, for clarity, for someone to tell them, now it's the right time. We built our brand on nothing but belief and obsession. While my business partner Arda was running a 3,000 kilometer ultramarathon from Berlin to New York, I was working 17 hours a day. No weekends, no breaks. Because building something meaningful means burning the blueprint and writing your own story. Day One isn't just a brand, it's a mindset. It's about starting with nothing and choosing to show up anyway. After the run, we managed to pull off one of the largest marketing campaigns Germany has ever seen with over 1 billion impressions. We scaled fast to become one of the fastest growing sportswear brands in Europe, and we did it all in public, right here on YouTube. Seriously, everything. And after multiple successful collections, we decided to push the limits again. Right now, as I speak to you, Arda's out there again, running a 3,000 kilometer ultramarathon with over 100,000 meters of elevation gain through the entire length of Japan. We didn't just design this collection, we forged it, kilometer by kilometer and gym session by gym session. Every single piece has been put through the most brutal conditions imaginable. So when it lands on your doorstep, when you unpack it and wear it, you know it's real. This isn't fashion, this is performance. This is for the ones who live by the same code. To wake up and take the first step, no matter what. Because the hardest part is showing up. But once you do, everything changes. Welcome back to a new episode of Building in Public, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alvaro Gellings and I'm the founder and CEO of Day One. Together with my business partner and co-founder Ardasaatci, we are disrupting the sportswear industry. And we're doing this all in public for you here on YouTube. Today is a very special day for me, fam, because I'll be showing you exclusively the new collection we've been working on relentlessly the last 6 months. If you've been following me here on YouTube, you've seen me working 15, 17 hours per day, flying across the entire world from continent to manufacturers and different factories to make this happen. Yeah, I'm super excited to finally be able to show you everything we've been building on. This collection is all about performance with the highest quality we've ever built, and I'm gonna walk you through piece by piece and I'll show you what the thought process was behind all those pieces and how we actually got to the final product, and also how many iterations there is and how many loops until you finally get to the product you're gonna see. You've asked for it, so I'm gonna take you behind the scenes. At first, I'll show you all the pieces, the entire collection, and why we designed it that way. And after all of that, I'm gonna take you behind the scenes of an actual thought process that we're currently having right now. Because you're always seeing the marketing campaigns with billions of impressions, and you've asked me so many times to take you behind the scenes of such a thought process. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna share my screen later on and I'll walk you through the thoughts that we're currently having, because we're now structuring the campaign for a huge pop-up store tour that we're doing, and I'll show you the board, all the thoughts. It's gonna be an exciting one, so let's dive into it. Okay fam, let's start with the first pieces with one of my favorites. This is the performance long sleeve and the performance t-shirt. I've brought my athlete from Day One and model Damien. He's gonna help me show you the pieces on the body. And these pieces are one of my favorites. I'll show you the products a little bit closer so you get a feeling about the texture. It's a super lightweight piece that falls very nicely on the muscles. It's not too tight, but also shows that you're an athletic person. And we've got it in 4 colorways. Got it in gray, in blue as you're seeing on me, and black and white, and long sleeve and short sleeve. And for these pieces, we've been working with reflective prints. So when you're running outside and it's dark, you're being seen by the cars. As you can see here, it's slightly tighter on the arm, so when you're in the gym, it shows that you're a fit person, while it still fits very loose on the body, so it's a perfect mixture. My absolute favorite is the navy blue. I wear it every day, and I've been posting a lot of the navy blue stuff on the Instagram. I've gotten a lot of feedback from you guys, so I believe this is gonna be your favorite too, but the gray one also looks super fire. I'm gonna show you later on. So to give you a little background on this product, this one was the most difficult product to manufacture, because getting the fit right on the arms, on the shoulders, on the width, it was a hustle, because sometimes it was too tight and it looked like a compression shirt. Sometimes it was too loose, so it wouldn't see that you're an athletic person. It's taken us a very long time to finally get the right pattern and to source the right fabric. And I'll show you how many colors we've done to figure out the colors that we finally wanted to release. And this is one of the samples that we first manufactured. We thought the line was too thin, so we made it thicker. We tried it in white to finally get to the reflective one. We had it at first with regular neck tape without any branding, so we decided, hold on, we want to produce the best quality, so let's do it with the neck tape. Then we did the neck tapes, and then we saw on the white ones that you would see it through if it was black. So we decided to do another round and get the white ones with a white neck tape. So as you can see, it's a lot of work to finally get to the right product. Well, once you do the neck tape, you need to do different types of neck tape. You want to have the logo, so you wait another week until the next samples. And for this specific product, I flew all the way to a different continent to get the fitting right. And I was fitting there whilst they were styling it on me, so I would be faster in deciding how we want to get the shape, because otherwise it would have taken a lot longer. So just giving you a little insight here. Here we're wearing both the performance pieces on the tracksuit pants, and therefore, I believe it's a good timing to show you the performance tracksuit jacket. This is the jacket that fits on the tracksuit. This one is a very special one. Here we took also a lot of time to source the right product. This is a very special product because you can knit it together and put it on the back. After the warm-up, you throw it in the back, you hit the gym, you take it out, and it looks like new. So it doesn't wrinkle. It's a super nice material. It's very lightweight, and you can wear it in any occasion. It looks super nice on the body. You can wear it on lifestyle. You can hit the gym with it. It's super nice. It's my everyday fit, to be honest. I wear this fit every day for the gym. When I go to grab some food, as you can see, it looks super nice. We've worked with reflective logos. I'll blend it how it looked, finding the right logo, because we've done a lot of different variations to see where we want to have the logo placement, what side, and how big we want to have it. And this is the final result, ladies and gentlemen. All the zipper, all the pullers that we've worked in with our collection have a logo embroidered in it, so on both sides. So as you can see, we're paying a lot of attention to detail, and we're putting a lot of money into the manufacturing actually. So we're producing at the highest quality. This is the performance tracksuit, and now we're going to show you the next product. Okay fam, the next pieces are all about compression. We've built our compound long sleeves. We have them in two colorways, and black and white, and in long sleeve and short sleeve. For this product, we've taken quite some time, because finding the right material that doesn't compound too much, but only the right way, is very hard. And also to source a fabric where you don't sweat too much. So sourcing the right fabrics is always quite a challenge. And here we decided to go with branding on the chest and a very minimalistic branding on the back, on the neck. We've decided to do the long sleeve quite long, so it doesn't pull out when you're exercising, because we all know that if you've used it from other brands, you're running or you're training back and you stretch your arms and it pulls out, you have to pull it back. So we decided to make it long so you can put it inside. You can stuck it in the pants, but it's also not too long that you can't wear it on top of it. So it's the perfect length, and we've designed it in a way where it doesn't compound too much and it fits just the right way. And as I mentioned before, we have this in long sleeve and in short sleeve. As always, with the neck tape, with our branding, super nice pieces. And since we're talking about compound pieces, we've designed our compound running tights. You wear them below the shorts with the minimalistic branding on the side. In here, we have a pocket where you can stuck in your phone on both sides, and it holds the phone there. So when you're running your marathon, you can put your phone in there, you barely notice it, and it doesn't flop out. So it's just the perfect tightness. And we have this in short and long sleeve. I'll show you in detail. You have the logo as a jacquard here woven into the material. You have this, I don't know how to say it, it's like a very breathable material that we put on here, so you don't sweat on that part. You also have pockets on both sides, and it has a perfect length, so it doesn't flop around because it's too long, it's not too short. So we've taken some time to make it just a perfect length, as I said, and long and short. And we've designed also running ties that you can wear without wearing anything on top. It's very typical for runners to run in these running ties. We also have them in long and short, and Damien is going to show us how they look on the body. And whilst Damien is putting on the tights, I'm gonna show you something else that showcases the attention to detail that we're trying to maintain. It's our hang tags. We decided to tell the story of day one, that every day is day one. It's always the battle against yourself. It's you versus you. And we have it written here on our hang tags. We did a 4-layer hang tag with a silicone layer on top of it. It's quite expensive to manufacture, so it's something that not a lot of brands do, only premium brands that can afford it. But for us, it was very important to have a very nice first contact with the brand. So when you unpack it and you have it hold it in the hand, you know, these guys are real. They're putting work into this. So just showing you the attention to detail that we're trying to keep. All right, bro, you ready? Come in. All right, fam. Here we have them, our running tights in short. Since you're not wearing anything on top of it, we decided to go with a reflective print. Here again, to be visible whilst you're running in the dark. We have it in short and long, as you can see, with branded cords. And here we have something special because these things are being worn a lot also in marathons. So we decided to put a pocket here in the middle where you can put your gels in. And since you don't want to have warm gels, we decided to put a fabric in here that holds back the heat of your body and it doesn't transfer it to the gel. So it stays nice and cool whilst you're running. And yeah, once again, delivering the best products on the market. For the long tights, we decided to go with a zipper here on the side because sometimes when you're running and you're wearing something that is tight and thick, your calves go a little bit up because there's a lot of blood running to your calves whilst you're running, and you can open it. I like to wear it open even though I haven't run much because it's just, it looks nice. And yeah, we have it in short and long. Okay fam, let's stick with the compound. We've also developed shorts with integrated compound tights. Everybody was asking for it, so we decided to obviously deliver what the fam is wanting. And we've developed our endurance shorts. We have them in 2 colorways, in black on black and white gray. Demi is gonna put it on real quick so you can see how it looks on the body. Okay fam, here we have it. Honestly, every time I see someone else that's looking fly in our pieces, I get very excited. It's so cool the way it looks. I love the performance long sleeve. So, my absolute favorite. Anyways, let's not get distracted. The top layer material is super thin, so you barely notice it whilst running. And we have here, once again, the side pockets where you can put your phone in. Trust me, the phone sticks, it doesn't jump out. It's crazy. Once again, it's designed for performance, for endurance. That's why it's called endurance shorts. Therefore, we've taken quite some time to develop the back pockets. We have probably like 12 different variations of the shorts where we place the pockets in the back and multiple different positions in order to find out what is the position where you can put your power gels in without noticing whilst running. And yeah, after doing all these variations, we decided to go with this one. You have enough space for more than 6 gels and they fit perfectly. You don't notice them while running. And once again with branded cords. And yeah, as I mentioned, and black on black and gray on white with a very decent branding on the side and on the back. Super nice looking shorts for running. Huge recommendation. And now I'm gonna show you the performance half zipper. So if you wanna look sporty, but also elegant at the same time, this is a piece for you. Here we have it fam. If you wanna dress to impress, this is your piece. The half zipper, you might have seen it already with Arda wearing it at the FIBO, and I love to wear it as well. Also wore it in different videos. If you want to have a casual outfit but sporty at the same time, this is your piece. It's also reflective, and we built in some loopholes in the arm sleeves, so when you're running you can stick your thumbs through and the piece stays where it's supposed to stay. Here you can see it with our performance tracksuit pants, so this is a perfect combination as well. If it's a little colder, you throw in your performance jacket on top of it and you're good to go. Okay, now we get to almost the final product, the Cyborg Season t-shirts. Now, let me tell you a little background story about Cyborg Season t-shirts. As you might know, we did the huge campaign last year called Cyborg Season 24, where Arda ran a 3,000 kilometer ultramarathon from Berlin to New York under the name Cyborg Season. Why Cyborg? Because Arda is doing things that only a cyborg could make. So that's why he got the nickname Cyborg given many years ago, and that's why we called the thing a Cyborg season. And for the Cyborg season, we dropped Cyborg season t-shirts, and they were sold out within minutes. And these t-shirts were limited, so we wouldn't bring them back. And now he's running the entire length of Japan, as you already know, and we're gonna bring the Cyborg Season 25 t-shirts. That looks like this. And they're branded with Japanese signs and with a very nice back print with the Cyborg Season logo, as well as the Cyborg Season written in Japanese. We have them in 3 colorways. 2 of them are gonna come out right away, and the 3rd one is gonna come a little bit later down the road. So we have it in black with white print and red print, coming out very soon. They're coming out slightly later when Arda has actually finished the goal. Yeah, super excited for those. I know it's one of the products that our community wants the most, so they're gonna be limited. If you wanna have it, be fast. And if you've been following the campaigns that we've been doing, you've seen our absolute bestseller, which is the Performance Windbreaker. I don't know what it is about it, but we managed to create the perfect windbreaker that suits everybody and looks super good whilst running and being very, very comfortable. So it's being sold thousands and thousands of times. And obviously, since it's a bestseller, we wanna create new variations of it. We did a green variation for the Berlin Marathon. I'm gonna blend it in. It was sold out super fast. And now we're bringing new colorways. We're gonna bring out the red colorway, matching the overall theme of Japan. That is gonna come out soon. And my absolute favorite, since I'm wearing the navy blue performance long sleeve, is the navy blue Performance Windbreaker. Can you put it on real quick? That looks so cool. I'm not supposed to say right? Peep it up. There it is, fam. Absolute favorite. I don't think I need to say much about it. If you want to look fly in the running club, this is the piece you want to get. We have a very nice detail in the back saying you versus you. That's basically our slogan, as I mentioned earlier. And this is really a standout piece and our absolute bestseller. Now we're gonna shoot the B-rolls that you've been seeing throughout the entire video. Have to be shot. That's what we're gonna do now. And then I'll take you behind the scenes of how we are structuring the next campaign that is going to be the pop-up store. And I might mention the next campaign, which is not even really spoken about. And so I'm taking you behind the scenes of absolutely everything as always, fam. I'll see you guys in front of my screen, but I'll show my screen and show you what we're up to. Okay, fam, so I promised you I was going to give you behind the scenes look on how we structure campaigns and how we're currently thinking about our upcoming campaign, the pop-up tour. And today I'll be showing you exactly how we had our thought process and how we're currently thinking about it, because we are in the middle of the process. All right, as you can see, the first step was to figure out what are the most important cities to us. And to do so, we looked on our insights and also on our sales report to figure out where most of our customers come from. Naturally, Berlin is one of the most important cities for us, but since we've done multiple pop-up stores already, and we're gonna have a pop-up store for the Berlin Marathon in September, we're gonna skip Berlin for the pop-up tour. We've just been in Copenhagen and did a huge activation for the Copenhagen Marathon, and we saw what kind of community we've got there. So we figured we're gonna do a pop-up store there in the beginning of July with a huge community run. None of this is fixed. We were just laying out different timeframes to see what could work. Arda is probably gonna come back in mid-June, so we could technically start in July. And we've been just visualizing everything in order to help us to have a very good overview on what is doable. So first we're going to do the classic route and rent a space in each city. And then we started thinking, what if we build something portable that we can take to each city and we can have a customized customer experience just the way we want? Because if you rent a store in each city, you always have the issue that everything looks different. The wall looks different, the racks look different, and it's very hard to always maintain your corporate identity. And we started looking on the internet what possibilities we have to do a portable store. So once the idea of a mobile setup was born, the next step was to go deep down the rabbit hole and look on social media platforms such as Pinterest for inspiration on how such a store could be made very cool. And we found a lot of cool looking stuff and a lot of inspiration. And once we got convinced that we're gonna make it super cool, we started contacting providers and manufacturers to figure out if we could potentially make it on time for July. And the first calls went very well. And we're gonna have a call in the next few days where we're gonna discuss prices. I have a rough estimation of how much that's going to cost. And at first, it's going to be quite costly and a bit more expensive than renting our stores. But if you look on a time frame of 12 months where we could do multiple activations, on the long term, it's going to be cheaper and it's going to enable us to do a pop-up store very flexible whenever we want, and also with a customized customer experience, which is super important to us. So in a few days after I had the call with the manufacturer, I will know a lot more about the pricing and especially about the lead times. And if they can't make it on time, it's no issue at all. We're still going to pursue this idea for the future. And for now, we're going to go back to renting our stores, which is totally fine and super cool as well. But I will know more a little bit later down the road. So as you can see, fam, all of this is work in process. Nothing is final yet. I'm literally taking you behind the scenes on our thought process right now. So you're seeing live how we are executing all of this. And in a few months, you will see the final results. So I'm excited to share the journey with you. But yeah, as you can see, I like to visualize a lot because that helps me work a lot better with the team when everybody is on the same page and can see what I'm seeing. So for these specific things, I always like to use Figma to visualize the stuff and have our meetings on. All right, fam, I also promise you to give you a little sneak peek on another campaign we're currently executing, and it's literally going live in a few days, so I won't be able to show you much, but I wanted to give you a little sneak peek here on the vlog. So as you might know, for the Cyborg Season 24, we did another huge campaign where we sent out premium boxes to influencers, creators, and athletes. And the box went crazy viral and we reached well over a few 100 million impressions with the box. And this year, we wanted to take it even further. I'm not going to show you everything, only a little sneak peek over here. But as you can see, we made huge premium boxes made out of wood. We printed them black. And as you can see on these pictures, they're gigantic. This is a full-grown man carrying one of the boxes. So they're very, very big. And the entire collection is going to be inside. And it's going to be printed with day one Japanese theme style prints all over the box. I put in a little sneak peek here of the print. This is a Japanese theme style printing. We made it a little distressed, so it looks like it's been carried overseas, and a little inspo that we collected on Pinterest. I have all the thought process here on the board, but I will show you everything on the next video. And this is only the first step of the two-step campaign. So later down the road, we're gonna send out something else, but I'm not gonna tell you what it is. This is gonna be an exciting one. I'm super, super proud of it. And hopefully it is as successful as the last campaign. Yeah, very excited to show you everything on the next couple of videos. All right, fam, this is it for today's vlog. I can't wait to hear your feedback on the pieces. Please let me know in the comments what your favorite pieces, and I can't wait to see you guys running around in our new collection. It's always the most fulfilling thing for me when I'm at the gym and I see you guys wearing day one, or when I'm running and I see you guys wearing our stuff. It's always the most fulfilling thing for me, so I can't wait for that. And if you're enjoying the journey of building day one, subscribe to the channel, leave a like and comment below the video. And in the last video, I did a giveaway where I gave away a bunch of stuff, and I'm gonna pin in the comments the winners of last video. And for today's video, I'm gonna do another giveaway where I'm gonna give away one of the premium boxes that we're sending out next week that you just saw on the video, and I'm gonna announce the winners in the upcoming video. And if you want to follow me on a daily basis, feel free to follow me on Instagram. I'm uploading a bunch of stuff every day, also in my close friends channel, so feel free to follow there. And in the meantime, guys, stay motivated, keep crushing it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.